It seems the startup stage for Nest Labs is over because Google has bought the company for $3.2 billion. You may know them as the makers of smart thermostats in your house as well as smoke detectors. Now, what could Google possibly want with this hardware company? They've previously had a lot of issues with small appliances for the home, including the Nexus Q, the little orb that didn't really take off.
Well, for the most part, Google is pretty good at identifying obscure but like really cutting-edge technologies and then acquiring them. And
I don't think Nest is obscure. I mean, I was shopping for, a Christmas gift for my dad, and I thought this was a very high contender because he likes being able to control things from his smartphone. And this, you could use the Nest, by the way, to control your thermostat in your house remotely. So when you go home, maybe you want it to be air conditioned and you don't have to leave it on all day.
Perhaps then I'm the only person left in the world that thinks the thermostat that's already in your house is the only thermostat available. Like, I didn't know there were cutting edge thermostats out there.
It's controlling.
Obviously that's a thing now.
Okay.
I get it. Okay, great. Google bought Nest. Nest is the next big name in thermostats.
There are plenty of automated little gadgets that you can use with your smartphone. There's a home security device that you can control from your smartphone. I've bought many outlets that can be controlled by a smartphone.
The other interesting angle to this story is a little penny stock called Nestor, which on the stock market is abbreviated NEST.
Yeah.
Now that stock went up 1,900% when the acquisition of Nest by Google was announced, meaning that some people were a little ill-informed, or what they're saying is this is sort of a way around insider trading. People that knew about the Nest acquisition bought Nestor knowing people would mix those things up, and that wouldn't be technically insider trading, even though, yes, it is insider trading.
Now who's paranoid, Tim? It's you.
I'm just sad I didn't think of it first.
This is purely conjecture, but maybe they would like to use the data of when people are at home.
Well, what Google has been saying and what Nest has been saying is that they want you to categorize your day to put it into like certain times of day that we might not think about, like when I wake up, when I leave for work, when I get home from work, when I go to bed, and like what I want the temperature to be at these times, and customizing that experience for you so that A, you're not wasting energy and money, and B, there's a more interactive element to how you condition your house. This could even, speculation say, go as far as interacting with other Google properties like Chromecast, in the sense that maybe you're watching a movie and your thermostat knows what the movie's about and like makes it a little chilly during the dramatic parts.
That seems stupid.
It's in the article.
Okay.
I didn't say it was the most brilliant idea. I'm saying this is part of like the full
I'm watching a fire movie. I hope it's really hot in here. That'll make the movie better.
This is the whole interactive home thing where you say, hey house, turn on these lights, or it's a little too warm in here, cool it down. This is the next step.
Do you think Google will be moving more into the home environment, or maybe just the home in general technology sector? Automated smart homes is what I mean.
When you spend $3.2 billion on something, the only answer is yes. Yes, they are.
HAL 9000? Yes or no?
Yeah, no, Andrew was telling me that's what it looks like. The Nest thermostat has that kind of
it's like got that
globe sheen to it,
thing,
which I like.
I don't.
I would totally.
Did you watch that movie?
Yeah. I think it's a cool interface looking thing, especially when we're considering these technologies that are unprecedented except for sci-fi films. This whole talking to your house reacting to when you're home and when you're not and what you're doing is science fiction. It's new. It's exciting.
Yeah, on one hand it is very interesting, but I don't know, maybe I'm paranoid, but I don't like the idea that maybe this information would be used for something analytics-wise.
Well, Nest says as of right now, all information gathered from these units is staying in-house. It's not going to Google yet, although it certainly could and probably will.
I mean, it said for now. Operations are the same.
Google takes a lot of our information from a lot of different areas.
Of course
and
they
we're
do.
totally okay with it for the most part.
I'm not.
Well, do you use Gmail?
Yeah.
Then you're sort of okay with it.
I'm forced to for work. Am I alone and feeling a little uncomfortable about this, or is it a common thing to be thinking of? Or do we actually think that smart homes are a way to go and the way to go? Let us know what you think below in the comments, and please be sure to subscribe.